Well, starting in the new year, law enforcement will be required to take some new training centered around helping people with Alzheimer's and dementia.
And many times cases like these can end up with a missing person or worse. So what impact could this new training bring?
Jose Carranza spoke to advocates to learn more.
Described as a degenerative brain disease, Alzheimer's is the most common form of dementia. David Cook is with the Alzheimer's Association, focusing on public policy and government affairs.
And we don't have a red or blue issue, we have a purple issue because it does impact everyone.
With 6 in 10 people living with dementia prone to wandering, one of his priorities was to help spread awareness.
They're very common to display elopement. They're prone to wander because of the confusion. In some cases, if a person still has the ability to drive, they could, leave the grocery store on a common trip and not remember how to get home, which can cause lots of confusion, lots of panic, not only for the individual, but for their family as well. The person is in a unique situation. They don't understand, they're not able to communicate, and in some cases can present as combative.
Thanks to a new law passed during the 2023 legislative session, law enforcement officers will now be required to train on Alzheimer's and other dementias. State Representative Dwight Tosh sponsored the bill and says it comes at the right time after the establishment of crisis intervention and stabilization units across the state.
We already had 16 hours of mental health training. We've just added 2 more, to really target, like I said, Alzheimer's, dementia.
Cook celebrates a victory with 2 other bills focused on dementia being passed unanimously. It makes this a record-breaking session for the Arkansas Alzheimer's Association, but only the start of creating more awareness.
We are right at the beginning of what we call the sober tsunami, where baby boomers are about to hit retirement age, and the prevalence of Alzheimer's and dementia across the state of Arkansas is expected to increase by nearly 16% in just 2 years.
And that Alzheimer's is expected to increase, as you mentioned, dramatically. And there's a new FDA-approved treatment for Alzheimer's, but it isn't effective for those in later stages. It's only viable for early onset dementia. And for more information, you can go to the website alz.org.